We have arrived at the bird. We're picking up the bird. This is the last episode with the bird for quite some time, which makes us sad, but I understand from the comments some people might be happy about that.
Everybody has a different opinion.
Yes, I think it's been fun, this classic machine going down Route 66. But
Smell the 80s.
We have alluded to some pretty fun, exciting plans for the bird, and I think all of that is going to come to fruition in this episode. At least that's the plan. We're going to cover a lot of ground in this episode, and when I say a lot of ground, I mean geographically, a lot of miles. We're going to cover a lot of miles in this episode, and I think if all goes to plan, we're going to drop her off, and we'll tell you where. Bird has 164,527,000 miles. It took me 15,500 miles to find this camera angle.
You fixed it.
The driver of this Swift truck just held up a sign that said, "Hi, Mark." I wish I was recording sooner. That's really great. So over the years, we've come up with some different types of episodes, like a KYD premiere at the beginning of a season. That was good. Or a KYD special, which was like kind of off-topic video, like the BVI we just got back from. Or between the episodes episode, which we started in Alaska, where we show kind of like some of the day in the life stuff, which we particularly like.
I'm just totally rolling around.
All right.
Okay.
So embarrassing. And then we have this episode, which is going to be a little chilly. It might not be that long, but it feels long. But we are excited to share with you the next chapter of the bird's life. So, for now, let's get back to the KYD cabin. We got to get it packed up and organized and ready to hit the road. What are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you going? What, you on hold?
Yes.
Trish doesn't want to be on camera. I think that's what that means. This isn't going well.
Hey, this is going great.
Depends on how you look at it. Trish always looks at it in the positive way.
No, I mean, I think this is a good exercise for people. You know, you have to like go through all your junk and then you realize, oh, I don't need that. But ribbon's expensive, I'll tell you that right now. Wrapping this up.
You're salvaging a ribbon. The backpack, not the backpack, that little case. 20 minutes later, this didn't work. Everything I try to buy to organize something is just the biggest waste of money. At the end of the day, you know, it's a wonderful concept that you can put a battery here, and oh, my cord's gonna go here, and this is gonna go here. It doesn't work that way. Okay, here's the best thing I've come up with. This is my secondary basket, and this is my go-to basket. And this right here is a packing cube with all of the cords. That's the best thing I've come up with. So we're just getting organized. That's it. We're like trying to share this process with you because we know everybody goes through it.
This is what you have to do. That's what you
Don't
have to
do that. Why'd you do that?
Because that's the only way to actually clean something.
But I already did it. I determined that those are the things that I was gonna not deal with. I was gonna neglect and put in the shed and deal with later.
And deal with later. Deal with never. Okay, look, you've never used a body cam holder.
That's not true. It smells good in here. What are you making?
My tongs. Making a little bacon to go on a little salad. Make some croutons.
Ooh.
Pretty basic salad.
Yeah, I like it
But,
though. It smells good.
Salty flavor is always good. But you guys are gonna start moving stuff down. I'm gonna feed you, and then I'm gonna help you get stuff in the bird.
Yes, that's the plan.
I'm doing the bird.
Doing the bird.
Doing the bird.
The bye-bye birdie. Who's ready for the bird? Who's ready for the bird? Yeah, yeah, someone's ready. Someone's ready for the bird, huh?
I'm on the phone with Caleb. He is at the vet's, having him do my errands. Before you leave your house, if you're going on a long trip, it is really helpful to have one visit for your dog, cat, whatever, and get all your flea and tick medicine, make sure you're up on all your boosters, all that kind of stuff, because heaven forbid, what if you need to board your dog and they don't have all their shots? It's a problem.
Yeah.
So anyway, and I like to keep my vet's number on his tag instead of like 2 numbers. It's the vet's number and one of our numbers.
Yeah.
So anyway, but we have a lot to do. We've got to go run and grab the bird. We need to make sure that we get all of our things out of the house and either in the bird or the shed, so that tomorrow all we're doing is cleaning. That means Caleb is now going to be in charge of running all my other errands. The vet.
Don't let rabies affect you or a loved one or a loved dog. You can do heartworm medicine instead. You can do it for the whole year, and that gets rid of the cost of the test. And I
Yes.
said, no.
Oh no, yes, and they come in like little tablets, and they're chewable.
What is he doing?
So just when she comes back, let's chat. My eggs are burning.
So do it.
Your shot. What?
What do I do if I tried to eat the 72-ounce steak shirt? This is the real difficult decisions. What do you do with something like this?
Caleb and I already put his in the Goodwill pile.
What?
Are you disappointed?
Yes.
Well, we could keep yours then.
Disappointed. Caleb, I'm disappointed in you. Trish thinks she's being very funny. She doesn't want to take the squatty potty. And for those out there that have one of these, you know. I don't even need to explain. You know. Not much recording is taking place today, but Sarah and her crew came over and we got this place completely straightened up. So it feels really good. I know we've said this before, probably even in this video, but if we were not forced to do this level of reset, there's no way we would. It's so much work. Just let the Ret Tech, out of all the things I'm gonna miss about the cabin when we're away, that's at least in the top 3. Our memory foam mattress is also in the top 3. But I'm just heating it up so that I can, last night we grilled, so I'm gonna clean it. What you doing in here?
I love this little place.
I do too.
It's so cute. But I'm waiting for a comforter to dry so that we can go.
Show everybody what we leave behind.
Oh yeah, we've got a snazzy little book with all kinds of things to do.
Yep.
Happy Camper, which is hilarious, white wine.
Yep.
Bob's mug, but it's KYD Cabin blend.
Yes.
Nice espresso and a little sweet heat. Some coasters.
Some KYD Cabin coasters.
Just to say welcome.
Yes. Okay, so comforter, and then I just said we're gonna try to make it to Albuquerque. That'd be great if we can go to Albuquerque today.
That would be really good.
This is something I've been waiting to do for quite some time, and that is get my truck key out of this little fake wood container. It's just been sitting here, just waiting for me to pick it up, and now I am on my way. Wait. Here we go.
Yeah, good try. Come here, Charlie. Woohoo! Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's just going back and forth. Oh, well, that's kind of disappointing. Our carpet's getting wet again. So if the leak is coming from here, this is where the water enters, and it goes back into a little compartment where I can drain the hot water heater and I can drain the tanks. So clearly the connection into that area has a leak. I don't think it's my freshwater tank. I think it's the connections, but accessing those connecting points is really difficult. But the problem is now, without water, it's going to make our journey east that much more difficult. And we're going to be dry camping for the next 2 nights at Merus Adventure Park because we're having a little gathering there, and Dirk is going to show us some of the progress he's made on the park. So it's going to be a long week, but progress will be made. The other thing that's going on right now is that we're starting to prepare for Trish and I to take different routes after we get past Amarillo. So I'm taking the bird to Indiana, Trish is taking the Jeep straight to St. Pete's, and then I'm going to go to Michigan and I'm going to pick up the truck in the Airstream, and then I'm going to go meet Trish in Florida. So she's starting to prepare some things to put in the Jeep for our divergence. You come here to use our luxurious services and accommodations?
This is a new form of porta potty.
Oh, Charlie's excited to see you.
Hi, Charlie. Oh, he's squishy. No, you can't come out. No, you can't come out.
Yep, you want to go get some leftovers for the next 2 months?
Make it 3.
This is crazy. It's not the concrete barriers that is the scariest part. I've gotten used to that. It's the 30-knot wind that's pushing me into this left barrier that's the most concerning. It's a windy one.
It's so windy one. Here they are, here they're
Good to meet you. Good to meet you. Yeah. What's going on here? Oh, you want to go play with Charlie? Have you ever had so many pickup trucks behind you on these trails yet?
This is the first time I've taken this many full-size rigs out on the trail. They did great. They really did great. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, nobody got stuck. They made it up the hill just fine. So yeah. You guys have some great members.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
That's so cool.
I know it.
Bye!
Man, that is so funny.
This is so cool. This is such a good group.
We're gonna have dinner ready at 6 o'clock, but you guys are welcome to come up to the shop maybe around 5 or 5:30 if you just want to hang out.
I just want to welcome all of you to Merus Adventure Park. And really excited. I got to interact with some of you on the trails today, and really just pumped to be here and doing this event with Mark and Trish. And
Dirk said it's the first time he's ever had all full-size vehicles
8
behind
full-size
him.
yeah,
vehicles.
usually we got Jeeps and Broncos and all kinds of stuff. So
In fact, I thought this was going to be mostly a motorhome, like Class A event with Jeeps behind it, and instead, it's I'm sexy and I tow it. That's what this event's called.
okay, I'm learning more about like camping and RVing and stuff like that. So you guys are really a great part of our education. So thank you for that.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
We got to I won't close this so you still have a light. We got to meet so many people, have a little dinner. Charlie meandered around, and now we're out here with this dark night sky. We can see so many stars, and it's just the most beautiful end to an evening.
All right, good morning from Merus Adventure Park. We're down here at what I call the village, but I don't know what the name is for this particular area of the RV campground.
I believe this is the rec center.
The rec center is what it's referred to because there's some area where everyone's gonna hang out. So we're all rendezvousing here, and we're gonna go down if you recall, we went down a really steep hill down into the canyon the last time we were here in the Jeep. Now we're gonna do it in this Jeep So I moved it to sand mud mode. We'll see how that does. These tires are very much street tires, but I think it would be fine. We'll just take our time and go slow, and we'll crawl down there, and we'll set up to go on a hike, which is kind of referred to as the boulder hike here. Off-roading with dualies.
Who knew?
Who knew? How did the Jeep do on the going down that hill?
She's doing great. I asked Caleb, so like if I did this one trail, does that mean I'm not a mall cruiser? Do you only have to do it once, or is it a continuous thing?
Look at that. Ford, GMC, Ram.
Wow.
All coexisting. Look at this.
All doing a great job.
All doing a great job.
Have fun.
See you later.
Enjoy the hike.
Yes, we will.
He's a little dramatic.
Oh, no. Miles. Don't eat it.
This is a fancy. It does look like a rat or something.
Oh yeah, he loves to put anything in his mouth, especially something that looks like that.
Yeah.
Carry a water bottle.
Alright, we're going back down now.
All right.
Let's go. Turn around.
We've waited long enough.
Hi.
How was your hike?
It was fabulous. How gorgeous.
Yes.
Just bouldering all the way up.
Yes.
You guys, did you eat, have lunch, water, everything?
Well, no, you
You're
had our
all set?
backpack.
I know.
That's a good
Yeah.
strategy, though, by the way,
Yes,
babe.
I know.
That's a good
Always
strategy.
keep the food. Okay, survival strategy number 1.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Nah, just kidding. This is video.
Good morning now, little singing bird. It's been a while since your song's been heard. I've got your coffee
no
and
water.
your breakfast made.
We have no heater.
None.
And I'm sending you on your way into a snowstorm. I am so sorry. You didn't pick the short straw, you picked the bad straw. I don't
Yes.
know how it happened, but we're going to Florida and you're going to Indiana.
I wanna hear about the places you've been and the people you've met. Won't you tell me again how you lost your way when you found the wind, babe? I don't know what to say. I miss you when
All right.
you're gone.
It is 7:54. We are 54 minutes behind with our target departure time, but it was it was a cold one today. It definitely set me back because woke up in the middle of the night, so I could go get some extra blankets. And a lot of people wonder why the bird doesn't have heat. It's because we pulled the propane tank out, so we don't have our heater. And when we're dry camping, we don't plug in the electric heaters. There is a heat pump that runs off the air conditioning unit, but of course that would require running the air conditioning. So anyway, long story short, we don't have heat, and when it's cold, it's hard. So apparently there's some sort of snowstorm coming into the Midwest that could make my travels to Indiana difficult, but we're going to find out here. And the bird doesn't like being cold, I'll tell you that right now. All right, Gary, it's just you and me.
Miss you when you're gone. I miss you when you're gone, gone, gone. Out there
That right there is hail.
traveling sun.
Wow, you're going to get kicked off with a bang.
Wings just in time for spring.
Look at that.
It won't last long. I miss you when you're gone. Won't you tell me about the time back in Kathmandu when they stole your purse, had to sell your shoes, and you met a monk who had nothing left to lose. He was born in Mississippi at the bottom of the blues. Or that time that you set out to slay the dragon in the woods. Turns out he's not so bad, just a little
gas station right here.
on the curve of the earth. In
Gary.
the haze of the good wine. Tell me
Okay, because have I shown you this?
was I
this. You got this. Hold 55. Hold 55, bird. You got this. You got this. Come on now. Gary, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be all right, Gary. Come on. Keep your head up. Not much longer. It's not that cold.
Oh, spreading your wings just in time for spring. I know it won't last long. I miss you when you're gone. I miss you when you're gone.
All right. Made it to Carson's school. So now I'm just gonna go meet him over at the gym to work out, and then we're gonna go out to dinner.
I miss you when you're gone. I know it won't last long, but I miss you when you're.
Oh my gosh, is that a beautiful
Your destination is on the left.
sight? Wow. All right, back in the truck. And as you can see, I've got the Airstream behind me. We have a few things to catch you up on. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a snafu. 22 GoPro files have gone completely missing. So after that long, cold, fatiguing drive, taking the bus across the country, I don't even get to share with you my reaction of seeing the truck for the first time and calling Trish about it. So my apologies. This has only happened one other time in KYD history where we had like a massive file snafu, but I am incredibly disappointed that we cannot share that part of the story with you. But in terms of the news and where the bird is going, that was another change of plans. I went to Elkhart, Indiana, and I could not find a one-way car rental from Elkhart up to Michigan to pick up the Airstream. So we decided to just kind of change some things around and put the bird into storage temporarily. And we told you in this episode we would reveal the big news. The big news is that we're going to get the bird all cleaned up, shined up, and the interior detailed, and we're going to bring her down to the RV Hall of Fame Museum in Elkhart, Indiana, to share with the KYD community for the rest of this year. So that might happen sometime in the summertime. Maybe we'll have an event there. We think it'd be pretty fun for everyone to kind of meet Gary and see the bird. And then after this year, we can decide what we're going to do with the bird. So that's the big news. Lots coming up because you'll see in next weekend, we did a whole bunch of modifications. Well, not a whole bunch, but we changed some things like the air fryer, backup camera, fixed the dent, stuff like that. So we want to bring you up to speed on all the things we've done with the Airstream. Then I have to drive the Airstream from Michigan down here to Florida. And we'll share with you updates on the KYD bungalow. And now, after all of this, the table has been set for our content this year. And we have all sorts of fun stuff coming up. So we're glad you're here. Thanks for tuning in every Sunday, and we'll see you soon. I only know what day it is on this journey because of the color of my flannel. Dear Diary, Day 3, charcoal flannel.
You never use this. This is not a good perspective anyway.
Okay.
It's too bouncy.
I agree.
So it's gotta go.
Get rid of it.
We can give it away.
Okay, give it away. What else you got here?
First sons and dads hotspot, but it doesn't work anymore.
So get rid of it.
Throw it away. Is there like a chip on there you have to get out?
No.
Okay. I think these are for the lug nuts for the Airstream. Isn't that the case?
No, but it says Ford, so it's for something. So I guess I should keep it.
Okay. For hoses?
No, those are O-rings in case if I were to drill a hole into the countertop and I would...
One may be asking themselves, where would one get such a piece of equipment? Well, I got this 1200mm Spitfire at RC Motion.
Not sponsored.
And not sponsored.
Birthday present.
Wish I was. And I am just happy
You are sponsored. I sponsored you. But keep going.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Well, we'll see how that ended up. And Caleb might need a new sponsor. Even Bob is cold. He's like, come on, what's going on here, guys?
You,
Yeah, huh?
man of all traits. Well
What'd
done.
I tell you? What'd I tell you? Easily impressed.
Flowers and fans.
Key to the success of my marriage is marrying someone who is easily impressed.
That's
Kind of
right.
like Trish says,
Not
you want to be a
true.
good cook? Feed hungry people.
That is true.
That is true. Yeah, well, we'll see. Whew. Never been here in the winter, if you call early March winter. But we'll share more about Carson and everything that's going on later this year as he graduates here. But he's been accepted to Embry-Riddle in Florida, and feeling like that's a pretty big upgrade right about now. I think he's gonna like that. He's still planning on reapplying to the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs because he really wants to do that. But nonetheless, it looks like his freshman year will be at Embry-Riddle, and he's gonna join ROTC. That's the short version of the plan. So anyhow, right now I'm gonna go over and meet him at the gym. We're gonna work out at 4, and then I'm gonna go out to dinner with his friend Jacob, who we know pretty well. So that's the plan here today as we continue to make our way north. What's up, Jacob?
Hi, how are
Hey,
you?
I missed you at the gym.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question for you, Carson.
missed it.
A lot of people were coming up to you and asking who I was at the gym. Did they think I was your brother?
Brother.
Yeah.